Ladies and gentlemen, there is a battle that has flown under our radar. A battle that would surely be topped number 1 in the top 10 anime fights of all time. This is a battle not with Cocomelon versus PewDiePie, or your mom versus weight loss. This is a sub-battle between TommyInnIt and TechnoBlade. Alrighty, so if you haven't seen already, TommyInnIt has recently surpassed TechnoBlade in subscriber count by like 10,000 right now. It'll probably close the gap in just like a few days, depending on who streams or who's not streaming, who's making videos, who's not making videos. Kind of depends, but honestly, I think it's kind of obvious, but I don't really care that Tommy surpassed TechnoBlade in sub count, and I assume most of you don't really care at all either. Well, actually, maybe MCYT Twitter might care a little bit, but what's actually interesting though is the speed at which they've both been growing, especially recently. Obviously, the first thing we should be attributing this growth to is that they make good videos and live streams. I mean, we know TechnoBlade hasn't really made many videos in like the past few months. He's mainly just been streaming, and Tommy, you know, he's been making videos on YouTube and streaming on Twitch very consistently, so, you know, there's no doubts there. But more specifically, I think we can attribute this growth mainly to the Dream SMP, which I don't think anyone's gonna kind of disagree with me here, but the Dream SMP has been a pretty big factor in this, especially with the lore and everything that both of them are heavily involved. I mean, TommyInnIt recently got Dream in jail, in Minecraft jail. Okay, this is real life. I'm talking about the Dream SMP if you don't know what I'm talking about, but now back to the topic of live streaming. TechnoBlade, you know, I was talking about it in a video before with his live stream blowing up L'Manberg. It got hundreds of thousands of concurrent views. I think at one point it tipped off at 100,000, which is pretty crazy, very insane. And the same thing kind of happened with TommyInnIt just a few days ago. You know, I just talked about it, but the Dream SMP, Dream got in jail. It was pretty much like the Dream final of the lore of that arc. I mean, I don't really understand the lore too well, but even then I was still watching it. Hundreds of thousands of people watching it. It was number 1 on Twitch. I mean, huge numbers. And so with that growth from live streaming, the Dream SMP, they've grown a ton. I mean, if you've just been looking at both of their channels, again, they've mainly just been doing the Dream SMP. Tommy in the streams, most of his streams are on the Dream SMP. His videos pretty much have all been the Dream SMP. TechnoBlade, same with him. Again, live streams have only been the Dream SMP for like the past month or so. So, you know, overall, it can be concluded that the Dream SMP and the content creators, specifically I'm talking about TechnoBlade and TommyInnIt here, have been pretty much growing each other because, you know, it's an SMP when you have content creators that have already had pretty big audiences bring them together, and then they do a bunch of collabs, especially with the lore and the Dream SMP. They're constantly playing together, streaming together, lots of huge numbers going up, especially since it's Minecraft, alright? Minecraft is practically like the biggest game out there right now, still is, always has been, and so with that growth, the Dream SMP has also grown bigger than Dream is, the man who created it. I mean, it's literally named after him, but it has become huge. The content creators already huge, now they're even huger. You have TommyInnIt, TechnoBlade, I already said those two, and then you have people like JSchlatt, you have Crackety, you have Wilbur, all these people just getting huge, massive growth along with the Dream SMP. So yeah, the title of this video will probably be TechnoBlade versus TommyInnIt or something like that, but yeah, I haven't really talked about the sub-count battle at all, just the fact that they've been growing very fast, and well, I just explained why. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. You can't really talk about a sub battle for that long unless you're trying to milk it, which, I mean, I would milk it if I could, but I don't really know how. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.